No use second guessing trust, just hope the water is deep enough to jump. And I don't know where to go on this road. Sometimes this just doesn't seem real. Still you ask me how I feel. I always say that I'm doing alright, 'cause at the end of the day you're the one who has to drive. And I don't know where to go on this road, this road, this road.
I hold this or I can't hold it straight.
Alright. Somebody's Bluetooth just hooked up. It's fine. You're all good.
Probably every email I get.
Oh no! That's alright. I'm having a great time. That's a riff? I don't know. Oh wait. Anyway, for anybody watching who hasn't been to the View, you guys should come out, hang out sometime. It's a really cool place.
Right now.
Like right now. Or whenever.
Yeah.
Or whenever. I don't care. It's great. Alright. So this song, I was in a relationship from the time I was 18 to the time I was 25. Sort of defining my adolescence or late adolescence into being an adult. And I think it's been about a year since it ended, and it's one of those things like having to deal with something like that. It was difficult because I felt I owed people an explanation, and it was probably the most adult thing I've done in my life because it was a situation where things weren't terrible. Just they weren't going to get better. And I think maybe that's like the song of my best. I think that's what it's about, is me realizing that for a relationship to last, you have to keep trying to get better for the other person and yourself. And if that's not happening, as much as it might be painful, for both of your sake, you have to make that decision. And I had to do that, and it was weird because I think everybody always imagines like a relationship like that ending, it's going to be a fight, and they're going to do something that you're going to be able to just, yell at them and say to hell with you and walk out and not feel anything. But the truth is, that's not how it works. So this song I wrote the morning after I went to work and her family was coming to help her move out, and I spent the night before like helping her take apart her bed and stuff and getting packed up, and it was just a weird experience because I think it would have been, in that moment, it would have been easier if it was just a moment of like, throwing shit and to hell with you and whatever. But if you've been with somebody that long, it's not how it's going to end because you know how to put up with their stuff. And anyway, that morning I woke up and sat in the apartment and wrote this song. It's called West Side Drive. feels a little empty, but in fairness, so do I. Outlines on the wall don't catch the untrained eye, but I can see the silhouette of love in days gone by. Rings inside the oak, this place on West Side Drive, and I go walking in the rain. Smile politely so I seem sane. Look for the sunrise in the east. Suffer the quiet for the peace. Falling asleep alone, all the things that I did wrong, the quiet hours of the night. I'll leave the TV on, think about your favorite song that I never played for you, not one time. And I go walking in the rain. Smile politely so I seem sane. Look for the sunrise in the east. Suffer the quiet for the peace. Don't we wish that hearts were unbreakable, that love was unmistakable, and time always takeable? Wishes are for children, and everyone's forgotten things the movies talk about, what it means to be unbroken. So I go walking in the rain. Smile politely so I seem sane. Look for the sunrise in the east. Suffer the quiet for the peace. The furnace is still broken, to be honest, so am I. Rings inside the oak, this place on West Side Drive. Thanks. Alright, what are we gonna do here? How's everybody doing? How are you guys? Don't mean to call you out, but there's like 4 people here. So what's up? How you guys doing?
All the way from Florida.
From Florida?
Yes, all the way from Florida.
You drove here?
Just to see you.
Just to see me?
Yeah.
Why?
This is the second kid, I guess.
Oh, okay. Right on. Fair
Or
enough.
maybe it was her birthday too.
Oh, okay. I guess. It's fine.
Share it.
It's fine. Okay. Alright. This is a song, I'm going to do a couple that are actually on the record that I just put out, which you can buy. I also have t-shirts, which I have a funny story about if you guys care later. I don't though right now.
Fair enough.
Maybe later.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so good at crowd work. Okay. Nope, not doing it in that tuning. Hold on. I know you guys are real intrigued.
Hi, Sarah. Sarah's watching.
Who? Oh, is it?
Oh. People.
Look at that full crowd now.
Now it's hopping.
I appreciate it.
All right.
We're still having lunch tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Denny's
Sure.
at 11 a.m. Shoot for them. At 11 a.m. Yeah, I can do it.
The song's called Echoes. The disco ball is spinning. The chairs are going up. Is this the end or the beginning? Have you finally had enough? Grab your coat and call your friends. I think I saw them climbing into a cup that was parked not 15 minutes ago. But by now, it's only the echo.
I think it's really to start.
Que sera, sera. Things we say but don't believe. What will be may surely be. But right now it's just time to leave. Hold your breath and count to 10 someday. You may wish you were here again with a friend you met somewhere outside the show. But by then, there's only the echo. Think it's starting to rain again, or at least I think that's what someone said. But we're still dancing 'cause we've got nowhere to go. So let's stay lost in the echo.
What we found.
Okay. See how brave I'm feeling. I'm gonna do one that's very new. I think I played it once out already.
Hey, buddy, you sound awesome.
Thanks, bud.
Could have
You're welcome.
turned
I gotta
around
boogie out
right.
though, so keep
Go
kicking
boogie.
ass.
You go boogie.
You
Go
gonna shake his
boogie.
hand before you leave?
Go boogie on your boogie board.
You gotta do some chocolate salty balls for me.
Alright. I don't know where it's open late and Clinton that has salted chocolate balls, but I'll do my best.
Your grandma's goodie jar.
Oh my. I saw, is there like a family restaurant that's built into an old Long John Silver's?
Yes, cousin.
Yep.
That was fabulous. I don't know anything about it other than I drove by and I thought that's probably a cool place.
That place used to be owned by Flavor Flav. He had a chicken shop.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yep.
That's what we said.
I remember that. Remember for that 2 weeks where we all cared about Flavor Flav again?
Yes.
It was open
Yep.
for like 3 months. Is that right?
Oh man.
Yeah, something.
Wow, that guy. Sometimes I worry about, my branding and professional image, and then I remember That guy did just fine for a while, so fuck.
You get sloppy.
Yeah, I know. To be just ruder and more weird accessories. I don't know. I got
Yeah.
pink on. That's fun. I spray painted these for a TikTok, and then I was like, I vibe with these, so they match my sunglasses. All right.
Okay.
Well, let's see if I can do it. Alright. This next song is about how I feel about my social life currently. It's called Burn. I found the matches you were looking for, 15 feet from your bedroom door, in a pile of clothes you bought but never wore. Twisted fate and what it means to me. Douse this life in kerosene, but I don't fear the heat anymore. No use in standing still while the whole world turns. No way to figure out what anyone deserves. Subtle glances and mumbled words, trying to stay unseen and unheard, but they say there's often fire where there's smoke. All this effort and all this time, trying to keep our stories in line. Could it be that we're the last ones to get the joke? No use in standing still while the whole world turns. No way to figure out what anyone deserves. Just let it burn. Set a fuse by the fireplace, sparked a look on your face. I don't think we're quite as clever as they act. I'm not afraid of what the future brings, places to be and songs to sing. I know by now there ain't no turning back. No use in standing still while the whole world turns. No way to figure out what anyone deserves. Just let it burn. Oh, just let it burn. Oh, just let it burn. Alright. How are we doing on time? Alright. We're gonna keep going for a little bit. Woo! I'm sure there's a strict curfew in this venue. Fucking union's gonna get on my ass.
You charge $10,000
Every minute you go over the curfew, fucking 10 grand down the drain.
$5 grand for every customer.
I know, oh man, in the hole now. Oh, I gotta pick some songs to play though. Alright, I'll do a couple more. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay. And then we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I might feel like doing more. You never know, right? You never know.
That's right.
We're gonna do.
Right then. People watching it live at home are like,
Cheapskates!
yeah, right? Finish.
Nah, that's alright. It's
You
alright.
should get on the video and say that to him.
Yep.
Johnny starts throwing money
Yeah,
at
I
you.
just
Just
don't like.
I'll be in front of the phone and say, hey Johnny, it's okay, you can come down here.
Yeah.
I am for sale.
Johnny, where are you?
Alright. This is one of the more rockin' songs that's on the record. Doing acoustic always freaks me out a little bit, but I think I've gotten it somewhere. This song's actually pretty old. I wrote it when I first started in the band I play in, called The Unincorporated. I know. Sorry. I know I do that to people. It's my bad. It was one that just kind of fell out of favor and nothing really, I mean, you know, bands are weird and stuff happens. And then when I went to the solo record, my friend who I started the band with, I hadn't really talked to in a little bit. And it was one of those things where we quit the band and, again, it's not that, you know, we hated each other or anything, but like, shit gets weird and art and whatnot, and you just kind of, you know. So I asked him to come out and play on it, and I asked him if he remembered his solo to it, because it was one of his favorite solos, and he was like, yeah, I got it. So it was a really cool experience to be in the studio with him again and have him play the solo on this. Of course, it's not going to be here because I'm just doing it solo acoustic, but I have CDs for sale for $10, and if you want to really hear it, that's the way to do it. But this song is called The 27th Floor. There's a man upstairs on the 27th floor, behind a big old desk and a solid gold door. He knows your number, never learned your name, but he makes the rules for the games you play. He's got a wife upstairs that he barely even knows, but he pays her rent and he buys her clothes. He's got a car downstairs that he can't drive, but he likes to sit in the back and think a brand new life. Oh, woe is me, what fools these mortals be, thinking they could make it out alive. Oh, the shame, all the money spent in vain, thinking you could do better than survive. She likes to spend her free time out off Route 9, where the neon's bright, the mini bars close by. Yeah, she wears her favorite stockings about thigh high. She likes to sit on the street and watch the cars roll by. All the cops know the address, all the dealers know the room. She takes the reds in the morning, and at night she takes the blues. Yeah, they've seen all the warnings, all the highs and the chills, but they know he's the meaning behind all the pills. Oh, woe is me, what fools these mortals be, thinking they could make it out alive. Oh, shame, all the money spent spent in vain, thinking you could do better than survive. Well, they found her lying face down off Route 9, and they found him in the backseat, gave him 25 to life. Now they're both sleeping concrete with their money and their pills. Yeah, the sugar tastes so sweet when you're chasing the thrill. Oh, it's me. What fools these mortals be, thinking they could make it out alive. Oh, the shame, all the money spent in vain, thinking you could do better than survive.
Tell the people on Facebook your name.
My name is Jake Stack. I don't know if it's in the title or not. Okay.
My name is Jake Stack. I have a problem.
Hey now. Who have you been speaking to? Alright guys. I know it's Sunday night. We're hanging out. Let me see. What do I feel like playing? Because that's what I mean, I know you guys are here, but I'm just going to play what I feel like playing. Yeah. I mean, I'm a songwriter. It's the most narcissistic position in the world. You're going to sit and shut up and listen to what I have to say. Yeah.
So you can admit it, and that's the great thing.
That's what therapy does. A few $1,000s a year, and you'll be able to at least identify the problem. What you do with it from there, well, that's your own business. Yeah, pretty much. Write what you know. Ah, shit. That's no fun for anybody. Oh, God. Okay. I did this one on the show earlier, but I'm going to do it again because it's one that touches on what we just talked about. I used to get drunk and leave parties rather non-ceremoniously, and I'm working on it, and I've got people who care about me who've done a lot of work in helping me understand that people do care about me, and that's okay. But this song's about just explaining myself a couple times after some angry phone calls. This song's called Irish Goodbye. The night's getting way too long. I don't care to hear one more song. She's in the band, but she's got no soul. I'm burnt out on this rock and roll. The girl leaning in over the booth, she's talking about me, but none of it's true. If you were me, you might be paranoid too. So I get a drink and get on the move. Well, I don't mean to leave you high and dry, but there's no peace here and I don't know why. I gotta get somewhere to ease my mind, so it's time for my Irish goodbye. I think they saw me when I walked in. Well, I should say something, but where to begin? And What the hell is she doing with him? And why the hell do I care? Well, I don't mean to leave you hanging. Got no connection to the things they're saying. And I forget what I shouldn't mention. Feels like I'm losing my mind. Here comes the Irish goodbye. So don't call me asking me where I went. If you know me, I'll make sure that a message gets sent. Yeah, it's such a relief to get my ass out the door. There's something in the air, and I can't take it anymore. Well, I don't mean to leave you high and dry, but there's no peace here and I don't know why. I need to go somewhere to ease my mind, so it's time for my Irish goodbye. My Irish goodbye. Thanks. Alright, I'm gonna do two more. This one I also did on the show. 2, 3, we'll see. We'll see.
She had a birthday yesterday.
Yeah, she calls the shots. She's an old
I
lady.
got enough women in my life trying to call the shots.
Here it is.
Whoa.
You can get a CD on jakestack.com.
Okay, alright. Okay, I'm not gonna do that one now. I'm gonna move the capo again and make you listen to me tune to do the third song. That's what's gonna happen. I swear to God, I spend like 80% of my life just like, fuck, God damn it. No, like, so this happened this week. I had this whole thing, because I use two tunings. I either am in standard or D, and then I can use drop D and capo and all that stuff. But I didn't like the way my other guitar was sounding, so I was like, well, I'll just tune my main one into D, and then I'll use a capo, and I bought like a more expensive capo, and it kind of works, but not as well as I was hoping, because my guitar was in my car, and it was hot. So I'm dealing with a plan that didn't work out, and it's fine. I was just hoping.
We don't know.
No, I mean, I just like. So like when you're in a band and stuff, and like there's other like you can tune in songs or whatever, like you can find ways to do it and not like when you're solo acoustic and like I'm trying to talk and tune it, it's just it's a whole thing. But I'm working on it.
You look fantastic doing it.
Thank you. That's what really matters, right?
You're beautiful.
Well, on that note, this is the song about disassociating. Save your pride for Saturday night. It'll better serve you there. Wrapped up tight, no signs of life. Through the curtains of your hair, they ask a question, but you just sit and stare. But I'm not in my mind tonight. I'm not in my mind. I'm not in my mind tonight. I'm not in my mind. In your voice I hear defeat. Such a tragic place to be. Caught between what is and was. It's so difficult to see. Take a breath in. I know you're here with me. But I'm not in my mind tonight. I'm not in my mind. I'm not in my mind tonight. I'm not in my mind. I'm not in my mind tonight. I'm not in my mind. I'm not in my mind tonight. said we had to be in control. All who said we had to leave it alone. No home left. Why are we holding on? Second guess, would it be right or wrong? I'm not in my mind tonight. I'm not in my mind. I'm not in my mind tonight. I'm not in my mind. I'm not in my mind tonight. I'm not in my mind. I'm not in my mind tonight. I'm not in my mind. Thanks. Okay. Now.
One more.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
Dobby is a free elf.
Tommy is the
He has no master. So this is the first song I released under my solo name, and it was just a sort of situation during COVID where like I wasn't gonna be playing in my band for a while because getting in the same room was not gonna happen, and I was just sitting at home, and like I said, I did a couple songs from this record, but I also have the next record written. I also have a couple singles planned and stuff, and I was just writing a ton. It was sort of right after the situation with the girlfriend I was living with that just ended. I was just sitting home and writing all these songs, and I was freaking out because I had all these songs and I wanted to say stuff and I wanted to get it out, but I was frustrated with how that works in a band. And I did, it's nothing to do with that band in particular because that's how bands work. It takes time, it takes people, it takes money. But I had a job and I was like, screw it, I'm just going to go in and see what happens. And I went in and recorded this song, and I finished it, and my friends were like, well, just put it out. Just put it out under your name. Just put it out under your name and see what happens. And people really responded to it well, and that's what kind of gave me the confidence to try and do solo stuff and do the record and start playing solo acoustic. Because I'm very used to having a band and amps and people not really understanding the words. And you just, when shit gets weird and you just are like, all right, here's a Blink-182 cover, and play Mr. Brightside, and everybody loses their shit, and then you go home. So, yeah, so, but this song was just about that time in my life when it was like, this is the only thing I wanted to do, and like, not even just within my own life, globally, it was like, well, you can't do that. And I was like, fuck, really? It's like, I was like, all I wanted to do was write and play, and it was like, no, can't do that. Oh, shit. And that led to other stuff, which, yeah, well, we'll get to another day. This song's called Uncertainty.
We're here all night.
What's that?
We're here all night. Let's get to it.
We're gonna have to turn the cameras off if we're gonna get real into this, let me tell you. Are you turning in your bed? Are you hiding in the sheets? Are you drowning in your head? Are you searching for relief? When you're screaming, do you ever call my name? Has it occurred to you that I might feel the same? Could the blind lead the blind through a lifetime's worth of pain? Or are these feelings just in vain? Are their words burned in your skin, buried deep by those mistakes? Is this a game we just can't win? Reunions turn to solemn wakes. When you're avoiding questions, do you wish that I was there to place a gentle hand on your arm or through your hair? When I'm faltering, would you care to do the same? Could two lone wolves make the other a bit more sane? Doctor, can you help me fix this mess I've made? I'm not angry, I'm distressed, conditioned by the pain. I'll swallow every pill and take every suggestion. They'll make the world seem still and silence all the questions in my brain. Are all these feelings just in vain?
JakeStack.com. Where he can get his new album. The girl he plays guitar in her band, Alyssa Von Presley, she's on American Songwriter tomorrow night on NBC. She's out
I'm
there.
playing a different cover
We
band
talked
if
to
you
her
want to
on
hear
the
that
phone.
many.
and it's really-
Just kidding, we're not a cover
Cool.
band, but we do cover shows and I know so many
Both
fucking
gonna do
songs.
that.
None of which I want to play right now.
I'm coming out of my cage and everything
Dude.
just fine.
No, fuck you. No. Alright, this is a cover. This is the Jason Isbell song. My name's Jake Stack. I got merch. If you're watching me online, be sure to like my page, all that stuff. Jason Isbell, I'm a huge fan of him. Yeah, and I'm also a huge fan of my friend Elizabeth, and she's on TV tomorrow night, and it's gonna be incredible. And like, if you fucking hate me, at least watch that and vote for her, because I'm just really proud of her, and I think it's gonna be great. This is a song we've done as a duet for a long time. I don't know, I just like playing it. This song's called Cover Me Up. A heart on the run keeps a hand on the gun. You can't trust anyone. And I was so sure what I needed was more. Tried to shoot out the sun. The days when we raged, we flew off the page. Such damage was done. But I made it through, 'cause somebody knew I was meant for someone. So girl, leave your boots by the bed. We ain't leaving this room. Someone needs medical help or the magnolias bloom. calling this ass and I ain't going out to chop wood. So cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good. Put your faith to the test when I tore off your dress in Richmond on high. But I sobered up and I swore off that stuff forever this time. And all the old lovers sing, I thought it'd be me who helped him get home. But home was a dream, one I'd never seen till you came along. So girl, hang your dress up to dry, we ain't leaving this room. The Percy Priest breaks open wide and the river runs through. It carries this ass of stones like a piece of driftwood. So cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good. So girl, leave your boots by the bed, we ain't leaving this room. Someone needs medical help or the magnolias bloom. It's cold in this house and I ain't going out to chop wood. So cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good. So cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good. Thanks, guys.
By the way, his name is Jake Stack. JakeStack.com, where you can buy his CD, and you can also find his music on all major platforms. Wherever you buy your music, you can find him. He's from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, and fantastic. Good songwriter, good singer, good guitar player. Great guy. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Elizabeth Von Presley on American Songwriter. Check her out and vote for her. Bye.
Talking to your son.